And I met a lot of people who live in their mind. If you ask them what they feel, they have troubles to know their feeling. They don't have access, full access to body sensations. And so all these people, and you might be one of them, you might have no idea that you don't really live fully in your body. That your energy is more located in the upper part of your being, in the mind, and you're constantly in the thought process, and you so identify with that, you so believe in your thoughts, you have no doubt that the thoughts that you live in may be not even real. This is not a reality, it's just thoughts. But for you, it's a full reality. Your thoughts create reality in which you live. And a lot of spiritual seekers who live in their head choose spiritual practices that reinforce this separation from the body. Choose the practices that does not require the whole body experience, the whole human experience. They rather practice something that takes them out of human experience into transcendent experience. It happens in very, very early childhood, when being in the body for some reason was so painful and unbearable that this disconnect happened. We became numb to the body because it was more safe not to feel. It was less overwhelming for the system. And then we live all our adult life not feeling much, though we don't know this. We live in the mind and we listen to what mind tells us, and that's our reference to the experience, is the thoughts, the labels that we put on the experience, because we are not fully engaged, immersed, feel experience. We have only reference to the experience, which is our thinking, the labels that we put on the experience. So now imagine, or you don't need to imagine, you might live life like this. How fulfilling this living is. How satisfying this living is. Sure, we can think that it's fulfilling and satisfying. But the experience, the real experience, is that we live on a surface, a very surface of the experience, in the head. And something in us knows this. It knows this and creates this longing, the deep feeling of longing to be real, to live fully. And this, for some of us, brings us to spiritual search.